Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope all of you are doing well. So, I'm going to do a follow up video I did a while back, maybe a couple days ago, or a week or so ago. Can't speak. Um, there's more drama going on with All Elite Wrestling. Apparently, Ace Steel and CM Punk had a altercation with Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. Uh, from what's been going on in reports, a chair was thrown, causing one of the Young Bucks to get a black eye, and just a whole lot of other things going on. And I just want to get my thoughts on that. This is not looking good for All Elite Wrestling. There's been those who have said this is a work. Some are saying it's it's not a work. It's actual real life going on, and the others are saying it's a little bit of both. From a lot of the sources, that apparently this is actually legit, real. This is not a work, and it's hard to say what this is. There's articles saying that nobody can say anything right now because it looks like legals. It's gotten to so bad that it's getting there's legal things going on with it, and yeah, this is just not looking good for a company that hasn't even been around for so long yet. I mean, they haven't even hit 5 years yet. They made their debut in 2019. Here we are in 2022, and yet there's this much drama in a week or 2 weeks. I mean, don't get me wrong, any wrestling company out there is going to have drama. It was big in the 90s. I mean, we all remember Rick Rude jumping ship from WWE to WCW literally in the same night. But, it's just for a company that's still, starting out, and, it's not looking good on them. And with this whole situation, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna be the fallout for this. Now there's rumors about people getting fired. I don't know. Um, and this happened during their little press conference that they were having after their pay per view All Out, and that was a cluster too. The a lot of the media, like, yeah, just them answering questions. Majority of it was like the same question, just from different people and worded differently. They were asking about the contract tampering, asking about the issues of what's going on. And I'm sorry, Tony Khan should not be running a wrestling company. When you are someone who's in charge, you should be able to answer questions in the best way you can, and you need to take control of your stars. Because when CM Punk was out, he was just ranting and raving about Colt Cabana and the issue with that, and just Adam Page, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, and it's not a good look on you. It really isn't. And the Swerve and Swerve Strickland and Keith Lee, it seemed like they didn't care. That it was like the questions they were being asked, they just didn't want to answer them because to be honest with you, their questions sucked. There was one kid in particular, a very young kid, who answered a really good question, and they answered that the best they did, the best they could, but it just, you could tell it felt like they just didn't want to be there because all the questions that were being asked weren't really all that great. Same with Tony Khan. The Tony Storm, when media was asking questions to her, that wasn't too bad, but you could tell she seemed to be a little overwhelmed with everything, and at times it felt like she didn't really know how to answer some of those questions. So I really felt bad for her. The Chris Jericho, I would have to say, was really good. He was really able to give his opinion on things. Some of the questions they did ask, I felt like were good, but he did make a mention of the things that are going on. He brought up, personal things should not be broadcasted to everybody. So he did touch up a little bit on that. But man, this is just crazy. I mean, WWE had the scandal with Vince McMahon, but you see how quick that went away. That's kind of old news. WWE is starting to slowly get better, but AEW, just like literally within a week, we've gotten Aleister, or Aleister Black or Malachi Black asking for his release. Now it seems like he's going. Um, Bobby Fish being gone. It's just, I don't get what is going on with everything in the world of wrestling. It is crazy, especially with WWE and All Elite Wrestling. But I wanted to give my thoughts on it. I mean, it just is making AEW look bad, especially considering one, they are a new company, and two, with things like this within a week span, it's bad. It's pretty bad. I mean, I can get drama happening, but not quite like this. I mean, if I look back in the 90s, yeah, the drama was pretty terrible, but that stuff kind of died down. But what's going on? It's getting everybody talking. Guys like MJF, who has a world title shot. We should be talking about that, but yet here we are talking about AEW, and everybody's got their opinion. We don't know what the whole story is. Once a lot of this legal stuff ends up clearing out and they're able to comment on what's actually going on, then maybe we'll get a clear answer to our questions that we've been wondering on what's been going on with this whole situation. And I've been reading comments of people talking about CM Punk. No matter where he goes, he is like this poison of some sort. To me, it just sounds like CM Punk doesn't put up with bullshit. For the wrestling industry, when he made a comment about Adam Page being in the wrestling for himself, not taking, advice from the veterans, that's okay. That's Adam Page's choice. I don't feel like CM Punk should comment on them. If he wants to do that, then let it. And if it bites him in the ass, then so be it. But to call him out like that and things like that, it's bad. And then he makes a comment about the what is it? The EVPs, which are the Bucks and Omega, and he does make a good point. He was talking about issues with him and Colt Cabana being broadcasted, and stuff that isn't true, that shouldn't be released. I can understand the frustration with that, but I don't know. It's grown adults, acting like children with situations like this. And then you got this guy Ace Steel, who's CM Punk's trainer, has been friends with him for so many years, getting involved, and he's a grown man too. So I mean, like, come on now. Like, yeah, you're gonna have drama where you go, but you guys are adults. I mean, these guys are pushed. Some of these guys are in their 50s. Some are probably pushing 40. Well, at least CM Punk, I think, is pushing 50, and I think Ace Steel is probably in his 50s or 60s. I don't know, but I'm mainly talking about those two. But I don't know. It's it's kind of one of those things that's hard to say, but I just wanted to do a video giving you guys my thoughts on the whole situation. Comment down below what your thoughts are. I'm going to try to do more of these wrestling related videos. Hopefully I can talk about other things. But on the bright side of things, Braun Strowman returns, so that's awesome. I can't complain there. And just hopefully things will get better. I am a fan of both. I think the products for both are pretty decent. I've been moving more towards all elite wrestling, because I feel like when it comes to the wrestling, it's just slightly a little bit better. I don't care too much for the entertainment and the promos for WWE. They need to really start working on that. But Triple H is in charge. Things are gonna start getting better. But I want both wrestling companies to succeed. We need competition. That's what makes wrestling good. Is good competition. And I'm always gonna be a fan. I'm always gonna support both of them, regardless of how bad their product can be. WWE. I've been a fan for so many years, and their products has gone to shit. In probably more recent years. So, but I don't stop watching, So, yeah. But with that being said, comment down below what your thoughts are. I would love to hear what you guys think about this whole situation. I'm not going to kind of point that it's a work or whatever it may be. I'm just waiting for, them to be able to make a statement after all this legal issue stuff is done. And, we can find out more on what's going on. But yeah, again, comment down below, give this video a like, Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys are notified when I upload a video. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in a future video. Peace.